designers rejoice again. We have some updates from Figma too.
So we have this big update from Figma called Schema. And there is one part of this that is very interesting. And Sam, I know you will love this one. Slots. Figma components have been very powerful. You could do a lot of variations, but that was also the issue. If you wanted to combine like different variations, you really couldn't. So you had to make even more variations. Now with slots, which is something that we had in Webflow, and this is something that we have in programming, you can define areas where you can put other components in. So imagine you have a component of a card, and inside of that card, you can add images or text or whatever, like for a blog or something else, and you can nest these inside of one another. And I don't know actually how many layers of nesting you can do, but essentially this is components within components, and this was missing a lot in Figma, and I'm very, very excited to see it. They also have this extended collections that I'm not really sure what it is about. I'm not that big of a Figma user, but it seems like you have a main brand, and then the extended collections are essentially like a subset of that brand that can be defined more granularly. So on the top level, maybe you define some level of the aesthetics of that brand, like for that big company.
Like the foundation.
Exactly. And then the subset like has different. So it's like for sister companies that would make a lot of sense, or like similar brands under the same main brand. And we have a few other like smaller updates that I'm not really sure about, and they have like improvements to the performance, as you see here, like the before and the after. It happens immediately, while before it took some time. They also talked about, I'm not sure about the Code Connect UI. I haven't checked that, but they have the Figma MCP server. They already had this, but apparently there are some improvements to the workflow there as well.
The other thing they released is design systems inside of Figma Make. So again, with that extended collection thing, you can, I guess it's a huge use case to have, and I can already actually see it now, that you have businesses and organizations having this foundational design system and then lots of subsets, as you say.
Yeah.
So this seems to be a big thing that they're going after right now, and it sort of alludes to maybe more of a corporate, and I don't mean that in a bad way, I'm just meaning that a lot of businesses are requiring that sort of functionality, which they're trying to facilitate with a lot of these updates, you know.
Yeah.
So very cool.
Another update, this is for you. For teams who already have a design system in their code base, we will allow you to import your React components. So
interesting. I wonder, in Make, is that in Make or is that in Figma?
This is in Make.
Yeah. Very cool. So it's like Webflow's DevLink thing,
exactly.
Yes. Type of thing. So yeah, very cool. I wonder if the React components need to be a certain way, or need to be formatted, or include, or is just straight up dump of a React component. But either way, very much looking forward to digging into that.
They also have the importing and exporting variables. This could get really interesting with probably also with other apps like Webflow, like Figma to Webflow app. Maybe like syncing. Maybe we can have like two-way sync of variables. That would be really nice.
So they acquired a company called Weave. Now I don't know what the hell this is. Maybe someone else can figure it out in the comments, but obviously you prompt, it's like a workflow. It reminds me of Comfy UI, although I don't know how to use Comfy UI. It's a pipeline generator for motion graphics. It says it down here: image generation, video, animation, motion design, VFX. This is big, and they call it Figma Weave. So keeping in the theme of Weaver, which is the company they acquired. Looks like a really exciting tool. There you go there. So that's building for the next generation. In under a year, Weave has built an amazing community. Under a year, does that mean they've only been running a year and have been acquired by Figma. Crazy. There is a company we haven't spoken about who got acquired by OpenAI, and they've literally just released one video. It's called Sky, and it's literally just a UI. Like they've created like a clean, floaty looking UI. They released one like video building apps, and then they got acquired by OpenAI. Crazy stuff. But anyway, that's that. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Command AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.